basically say, so Birmingham gets its own area, Leicester gets its own person in there. The last one was called on the 4th of July 2024. And for some reason, everyone decided to vote this dickhead in. Why? I don't know. I mean, he probably deserves his own video on how stupid he is and what he's done so far, i.e. fuck all. So, yeah. Keir Starmer, what a cunt. For some reason, we all decided it was Labour landslide and they got the majority of the seats, but we won't get too much into it. Really is. So what better way to start than the actual resolutions themselves that people say, like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to start a gym membership this year, I'm going to eat healthier, I'm going to do more exercise this year, and then you've realised you're not, you're not, so stop bullshitting. I mean, the thing is with this one as well, where people say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Why have you waited for the year to end and a new year to roll around to do it? Because if you wanted to do it, you would have done it, for the other 11 months. Like, people just seem to, once January comes around, seem to start doing stuff. Like, what about the other 11 months? Do it, you lazy fucking bastard. Guns. Actually, Claudia Winkleman says, traitors, and then Linda literally turns around and looks like she's just been called. What a total twonk. So it goes on, the traitors have pretty much no problems for 2 episodes, except from Linda making rookie mistakes about 1 million times because she's a 70-year-old opera singer. Other than that, the traitors really don't have any problems, except from, all of a sudden, Armani says to the other 2, Linda and Mina, that they aren't doing enough, and Mina's basically like, well, she didn't say it directly to her, but shut up, you're doing too much. And then Armani gets voted out that night. So in the most recent episode, instead of murdering like normal, Claudia basically tells Linda and Mina, which like, oh, for fuck's sake, here we go, a challenge that they have to do in order to murder someone. They have to basically write 4 people's name on this painting with some quill or something like that, right in plain sight. So obviously while everyone else is there, which means they've been selected to play this game with 2 cards, where they each have 2 cards, and there's 7 death cards and 1 life card. And if you're the one with the life card at the end of like swapping, you have to swap 1 card of each other, and you can choose whoever you want to swap with. If you're the one with the life card at the end of it, then you're alive, and you leave the game, and then it continues on until there's 2 left, and 1's alive and 1's dead, and the 1 left is the 1 dead. But we don't actually know who's died yet, because that's in episode 7. Be one of the stupidest movies of recent times, because that is so stupid what happens in this movie. It is unreal. I mean, come on. So the movie follows Barry B. Benson, which is creatively named B, and his stupid friend looking like a geek, even though he's a B, named Adam. But one of the first things you notice is it's fucked, and then somehow gets away from the group which he's meant to be with and falls in love with a human in 2 seconds, apparently, because he got saved. I mean, how is this? This is just dumb. So then Barry B. Benson again goes out of the hive to somehow talk to this girl and break B law, which is basically they can't talk to humans. And Barry, after meeting 1 good human, decides that all humans are good, apparently, and talks to this girl, and apparently instead of killing the bee or just ignoring it or thinking, what the fuck, how is the bee speaking, she makes a relationship with the bee, so Barry B. Benson, somehow, instead of killing him. I mean, why are you not just killing him? I mean, it's a talking bee, first of all, that is mad. Second of all, why are you actually just keeping it around? Just kill it. Obviously, Keir Starmer is the current Prime Minister. Why did he get voted in? I don't know, but for some reason, well, I wasn't old enough to vote at the time that this election happened, so yeah, but it was a Labour landslide. Like, I'm sure they got, like, what was it, 400 of the seats or something. I mean, he's letting in boats. At least Rishi Sunak, he was sending them to Rwanda or whatever that stupid plan was. But Rishi Sunak was saying what to Rwanda. Now, Keir Starmer's came in, scrapped that whole Rwanda plan, and there's still nothing going on about immigration, even though boats are coming every day. And I've just heard recently in one article that they're now not coming over by dinghies, they're coming over by speedboats, which made me laugh. Oh, fucking no, it was jet skis. Are you having a fucking joke? They're coming over by jet skis. Can we crack down on this? You're doing fuck all. And people, you just see people posting stuff. And that gets me into the repost pages, which only exist just to say, like, generic stuff. So it's just people can repost it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, just people, basically just the shit people post on there. You're like, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. Like, really tired today or something. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you're just begging for attention. Go away, you silly fucking twat cunts. I do not give a fuck what you're doing or how you're doing what. Go away. And then people say, well, why are you following them then? Because, well, I don't know, but I'm following like 900 people. You're just probably fucking one of them, I don't even know. That I followed years ago and I've just not unfollowed. Like, you're taking the fucking mickey, man. Go away, you dickhead.